you doing? I just want to congratulate everyone at the California State Taekwondo Championships. We had a great leadership this year. Usually we do a North and South Championship. This year, thanks to Master Yun, president of the CUTA, and to tournament directors Derek Carter and Ed Givens, they did a fantastic job. Just dropped down. It was a little big. We had 1,800 athletes total, which is fantastic. It was almost as big as US Open, to be honest with you. Everyone from 5, 6 years old all the way up to senior competitors. Everyone competed. Everyone did a great job. Just personal note, there was a guy I semi-know, Art Jackson. He's a coach over at ATC. He competed just to be a good example for his students, and he did a fantastic job, winning 16 or 17 to, I don't know, 5 or something like that. But he did really good, so I wanted to congratulate him. He's with the kind of the TrueScore team, I guess you'd call it. He's a big supporter of ours, so thank you. Well, going back to everything, so what happened was we had a Jumbotron there, thanks to Derek Carter, Master Derek Carter. He rented the Jumbotron, and we put our TrueViewer up there. It showed great, but I got a lot of questions, like, what the heck is TrueViewer? And TrueViewer is basically a video overlay app. And, oh, wait a second. I'm going to show you a commercial, and I'm going to come right back to you and kind of go over the details of what TrueViewer is. And this is truly the future of Taekwondo. Thanks. I hope you enjoy.
Yeah, I'm going to go on this side because I can see the score.
Kick. 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 Kick.
Alright, great. Well, that's what TrueViewer is in a nutshell. So basically what it is, it's a video overlay app. What you can do is, and by the way, we're going to go ahead and do a pre-release for Nationals. So Nationals has a huge amount of spectators, right? And we always advertise at the door, but when you're a parent, I have 4 kids, by the way. So when I'm a parent, I go to soccer, or taekwondo, or whatever, or taekwondo tournament. I don't want to focus on the tournament. I just want to get my kid in the door and do all these things. Somewhere in between, I usually miss out on the details that can make the experience even better, which is why we created TrueViewer. TrueViewer is actually not created by TrueScore, but it's a collaboration between Jibasoft, the creators of OnMat, a studio management software, and TrueScore, the creators of the Olympic Taekwondo chess gear. We created this because, well, it's the next eventual step, right? I mean, the electronic hobus were to, it's supposed to be better for the athlete, right? It's supposed to make scoring a little more transparent. We created the updated software for the referees and coaches so that the scoring can be transparent. It's easier on the refs. It's easier on the coaches to see what the refs judge. You know, all that's so we got the refs and we got the athletes taken care of. What's the next step? Well, now we have to make it a better experience for the parents, and that's why we're all here. If it weren't for the parents, there would be no Taekwondo, right? No Olympic Taekwondo for certain. So anyway, we created TrueViewer, and TrueViewer is basically you take your own iPhone or Android device, you record your kid, the same as normal. The only difference is we have a video overlay on that, as you've seen in the commercial, and I'll show you a brief description, just kind of a video capture at the end of this commentary. But basically, you see the score, you see the time, just like it's the ESPN, just like it's the real deal. I mean, it looks very, very professional. Everyone at the California State Taekwondo Championships, they witnessed that on the Jumbotron. We can do that for other events if you want. And the app is $2 to $3. That's it for the whole event. I mean, it's a good deal. You can also, when you're done recording, you can upload that to Facebook or YouTube. And currently, our next edition, you're going to be able to actually download it onto your computer. So that's the next step, next evolution in all this. So we're constantly getting better and better and better. What you've seen on the commercial is TrueViewer, and that's everything you can do with TrueViewer as a parent. The next step is TrueViewer Pro. With TrueViewer Pro, what we could do is take those scenes, we could stop them, we could do a slow motion with the video overlay on. You could see a kick go by at, 60 frames to 120 frames per second, which is more than enough, sometimes better than even our competitors, which is currently would be our competitors, which would be Dartfish. We could do that with a video overlay, and it's very simple. No need to train anybody on the TrueViewer Pro. It's like using an iPhone or Android. You just click and you kind of widen it if you want to see if the foot came closer, actually made contact. If not, as you can see in the commercial we just showed, there's I guess you'd call it statistics app below. So if you were to click on that app and then just scroll up, you'd see what judge scored what did the Hogu pick up the point, if you're using electronic headgear, which we hope to be WTF approved by July, did the electronic headgear make the point, who's triggered the extra point. We have all those stats are right below. That's when you're looking at the commercial before. If you want to rewind it, if you look at the commercial before, it'll show blue when contact was made or an incident was made, and all this. So you have a lot of information at your fingertips, and we provide that on the TrueViewer. But on the TrueViewer Pro, we provide those details, those incidents in detail, so you can make a really, really good call when it comes to slow motion. So anyway, that's what we have for you. I hope you enjoyed it. And TrueViewer Pro and TrueViewer, it's it's state of the art. It's going to be the next, I think, huge leap. And when I say huge leap, I don't just mean for the athletes. I mean for the parents. You can view your kid, and you don't have to go from the scoreboard to videotaping your kid. You just videotape them, and the scoreboard shows up right below, as you've seen in the commercial. All right. Well, I hope everyone had a good time. This technology is not coming soon. It's here already. So we use it at the U.S. Open. We used it at California State Championships, Nevada State Championships with Master George Tapia. It's being used throughout the country. So, and we're going to use it at U.S. Nationals as well. So I tell you what, if you go online, you can. If you want to search on your iPad or iTunes Store, you could just look up on mat all one word, and then now. Or on your Android device, you can just put in TrueViewer, it'll search it, and the on Mat on now will pop up. And when it pops up, you'll see at the bottom, it'll say TrueViewer. Just click on that, and it'll say, it's a free download. It'll say available tournaments. Now, if you do that now, obviously the Nationals won't be available, but give it another month, and it will be. So I hope you enjoyed this, and